Hi everyone, I'm back again today doing a slightly different review. As you know, I am a lover of handbags, I'm a lover of shoes, and perfume is no exception. I kind of got inspired quite recently. I've been on YouTube for a while, but in the last few weeks is the first time I've done any reviews. But I found someone that I really got intrigued by, and this is a shout out to Smurfy Girl. She is, in my opinion, kind of an expert on the notes of perfume. You've obviously studied the notes. Me, I just know what I like to smell, I like the smell of, but you inspired me, Smurfy Girl, to research, find out why I like certain perfumes, and a lot of the notes I found were all very similar, which seems to be a trait. That's not to say I don't like going off that grid sometimes and going into something that's a little bit different, something that people don't know the smell of. So not just your average Chanel, which isn't average, but everybody knows the smell of Chanel No. 5, which I love. But I like to change it up a little bit. So today I'm going to start off with some reviews of the ones I like. And I have researched the notes a little bit, so excuse me if I keep looking down at my pad, because sometimes I don't know what the smell is that I'm in love with until I read it, and then I realize, yeah, that's what I like. So I'm going to start off with one of my all-time favorites. It's not a super common one. It's hard to get here. I did purchase it duty-free years ago, and I fell in love with it ever since. And this is the second empty bottle. It is Flowers by Kenzo. This is an empty one. I've had about 2 of them, and I went online. Thank goodness for eBay. It's amazing to be able to find great deals on eBay. So I did purchase this about a month ago, and as you can see, I have started to use it quite a bit. Now, Flowers by Kenzo is, I smelled it on my girlfriend and fell in love with it, and that's when I decided to go and purchase it. And it has this powdery smell, which I really do love, like a powdery, fresh, starts off with Parma violets, which I have a fondness and a love for from my childhood. And I know you do too, Smurfy Girl, from watching some of your videos. Parma violets was like sweets that we used to eat when we were children back in the UK. So it starts off with the Parma violets, wild hawthorn, cassie, Bulgarian, and then it's drying down to like a vanilla and white musk with a gentle woodsy touch. I'm in love with this. This is my go-to favorite. It's, I don't know, I never know what's winter, summer, whatever. I just put on what I feel like putting on. And I think this is kind of because it's flowers and it's got that Parma smell to it, although that does dry down a bit, but it's summery to me. So that one is one of my top-notch favorites. And I'm going to go from that to what I'm currently wearing today, which is a very inexpensive perfume. On one of my last videos, I said that was one of my favorites and I could bathe in it. I'm so in love with it. Unfortunately, it is a cheaper cologne perfume, and it's by Celine Dion. And I just bought this a month ago, and as you can see, it's 100 ml, and it's almost halfway down. It was $20. I spray it on 4 or 5 times a day. Before I go to bed at night, I spritz it on again. I love the smell of this. And I don't know what it is about it that I love so much, but the top notes are frozen pear, apple, and plum, and I think that's probably why I love it so much, because as soon as I spritz it on, it is so exhilarating. It just makes me feel like smiling. And then it starts to dry down a little bit with orris and mimosa, jasmine, and freesia. And then the base notes are amber, musk, and sandalwood. Sandalwood being one of my favorites. So this dries down beautifully. Unfortunately, by the time it dries down, it's almost gone. So that's why I end up having to spritz it on again. So that's another one, $20. I bought it online on eBay, free delivery, and $20. I have no idea how much that is in UK. It's probably about $10 or 10 pounds or something like that, and even cheaper in the United States. So that one, and I purchased this little tiny bottle of it in a set for $20. That, as well as these other two, came with it. All of her line of perfume came with it. This one is the one, and I'll go into that one next. This is her, I think it was her first fragrance, and it's called Celine Dion. And my girlfriend and I went to Las Vegas to see Celine Dion. And we decided that to evoke the memory of being in Las Vegas, we would purchase her Celine Dion fragrance. So we purchased this one. And every time I put it on now, I think of Las Vegas and Celine Dion. And the notes in that one, top notes are red fruit, bergamot, then lily and violet. Again, the violet, Parma violets. I just love the smell of violets. Then it has mandarin orange and jasmine in it as well, which I think I love that orangey smell. I think mixed with the just the fruits and the lily. It's not a lot of lily smell to it, but it dries down to a lovely musky sandalwood, amber, and musk. But the blends in it, and I mean, again, for like this size bottle, or I mean, it came in a set, and that's a 30 ml, I believe, along with the other 3 fragrances, and it was $20. Again, doesn't last very long. You need to put it on 4 or 5 times a day. But that one is also one of my favorites. I'm not even going to go into the Chanel ones today. I can do them again. There are lots of reviews on Chanel, and they speak for themselves. I have number 5, I have Mademoiselle, but another one of my favorites, and this is my 3rd bottle, and I have another bottle in unopened in a cupboard, still in the box, and it's still Dolce & Gabbana, the one. Now, I love the bottle. It's a beautiful bottle. I love this fragrance. Again, it seems to be, again, a very powdery smell, which I seem to like. And the top notes are mandarin, bergamot, lychee. I'm not sure what lychee is or what it smells like, and peach, top notes. And middle is jasmine, lily of the valley, and white lily, touch of plum. So you're getting a little bit of the, I would say you're getting a little bit of the white lily in here, which I love white lilies. When white lilies first open up, they smell delicious. But then once they sit for a while, I don't like that smell. But it dries down to a nice vetiver. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right. Amber, musk, and vanilla. And it's very powdery. Really is all I can say about that one. So I'm not going to do any more reviews today because I don't want to make the video too long and then you get bored. And then you don't even watch the whole thing. Maybe some of you haven't got to this point yet, but if you have, kudos. I'm so glad you're here. and I only have a few subscribers, so I love it if you would make a positive comment down here, like my video, and beside the subscription, of course, subscribe to me, but there's a little bell there. If you click that little bell, then you'll get all the notifications of my next upcoming videos. So it's a beautiful day here in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. I'm going to go out today and enjoy myself. I'm dressed to go. I'll get my Michael Kors handbag and I'll scoot off into town and go meet a girlfriend for coffee and just have a nice day. So wherever you are, I hope you're having a fabulous day. And please, as I said, please comment and like my video and subscribe, and let's get to know each other better. And my motto is to never let anyone dull your sparkle. And so for today, it's Frances signing off, and I will see you at the next video. Bye! Mwah.